Ugotsta.com.
Welcome to another Make That Sound video tutorial from Ugotsta.com. Today, we'll be covering the same sound as a previous tutorial, the airy swish sound. Only we will be using Audio Tool from audiotool.com rather than FL Studio. To make things easy, you can navigate to our pre-made example at audiotool.com/track/Ugotsta-FX-swoosh. For the tutorial, however, we'll begin with a blank desktop. Let's make our way to audiotool.com. Click on the Launch Audio Tool icon in the upper right corner of the screen in order to open the Audio Tool window. It may take a moment to load, depending on your internet connection. Okay, to achieve the swoosh effect, we'll begin by using the synthesizer pulverizer to make a basic white noise sound. So, let's just drag and drop the synth onto the desktop. To make things a bit less cluttered, let's just quickly move the timeline window. There. Now we can see the synth. Now, turn off all the oscillators labeled OSC1, 2, and 3, respectively, except the noise oscillator labeled noise. Okay, now turn all the filter envelope knobs completely down, as we won't be using the synth's filter. This includes the filter envelope knobs, attack, decay, sustain, release, and amount. We will be using the volume envelope, so let's just turn the attack knob up to the 1/8 position, or 120 milliseconds. The decay knob to roughly 1/8, or 180 milliseconds. Turn the sustain knob completely down. And the release knob we can turn up just a hair, to roughly 220 milliseconds. Great. Now let's just head on over to the filter section and turn that resonance completely down. And we'll turn the frequency knob completely up. Alright, we've got the hardest part done. Let's move on to the timeline. Let's just drag the timeline up a bit, so we can see what we're doing. The software automatically created a note track when we created the pulverizer. Double-click on the blank region to create a new note pattern. Now, double-click on the new pattern to open up the piano roll for this track. Okay. Double-click near the start of the region to create a short note. It doesn't matter what note is played since it's only white noise. Now then, let's just adjust the pattern length and the region markers so that we can audition this sound with just a short loop. Now, let's go ahead and audition it as it is. Press the play button to hear the sound. It's just a tidbit rough. So, what we're going to do now is add in a slope filter effect. Drag and drop the slope filter module onto the desktop. With the slope filter, we're going to use the default low-pass filter setting, and this will filter out all of the high-frequency noise. Let's quickly make the connections so that the pulverizer is routed through the filter. Great. Let's just turn up our volume levels a bit to better hear the sound. Now, let's try that audition again. With a few minor tweaks of the filter, you can mold the sound more to your liking. This effect can easily be achieved with almost any audio software, even a free sound editor like Audacity. Simply make a bit of white noise, tweak the volume envelope as you like, then put a low-pass filter over it, as we've done here. That's it for today. We hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. This is Peter for Ugotsta.com, signing off.
Ugotsta.com.